Hello, I hope you're doing good today. I wanted to put together this video tutorial on how to remove your hair extensions. I never thought I'd be doing this, but yeah, I want my clients to safely be able to move their extensions without damaging their hair. So I figured this would be better if I guided you through it instead of just figuring out how to do it on your own. So, and there's a few things I wanted to describe into detail of what you don't want to do and what to be careful with. First, I'm going to show you the type of tool that you would need. And so here I have my hair extension tool that I normally use, but I know that you guys probably don't have a pair of those at home, so I'm going to show you what you might more likely have at home. If you check in your toolbox in your garage or wherever you store your tools, look for the needle nose pliers. These will work really good. Even if you have the flat one that's not pointed, anything that you can reopen the links with would work. The one thing you want to be careful for though is something like this. So these are for crafts, like making jewelry and things. And right here, it has where you can cut wire and you can cut, things with it, like little pieces of string or, whatever you would use to make like bracelets and things like that. You do not want to put your hair or the extension through anything like that. Otherwise you'll cut your hair off. So up here is fine. The top, the top half right here. But, if you have a pair of craft ones that have that little cutting part, I'd be really careful if I were gonna use those ones. And then these ones are just flat. They don't even have grooves. They're more prone to slip. So you just be really careful on how you place it on the link. Okay, so I'm gonna show you right here. Here I have this. Okay, I know that the color doesn't match, but this is just a little demonstration for you on how to remove them. And I just wanted to show you the importance of removing them once they get past 7 to 8 weeks. Some people have gone that long and they've done fine with it, but most people do not. And what winds up happening is the outgrowth right here. You can see, so pretend this is the scalp, and then this is the outgrowth. So you've got about, probably a good inch almost. What happens is the extensions will start doing this. They start twisting, and we call that a dreadlock. It starts dreading together. And sometimes it can be in groups of 3 or 4. And then what winds up happening, they twist, 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 and then all of your own natural hair up here winds up becoming a knot. And it's very likely you'll have damage from it. So, we don't want to have that happen with your extensions or your own hair, because right now, preserving and protecting your own natural hair is the most important. We can always put these back in. We can always put hair extensions back in and give you your long, thick, beautiful hair. But right now, there's nothing I can really do about it except show you how to take them out and to just take care of your own hair before we can put them back in. I already have some clients that are 2 to 3 weeks past due for their touch-up that I would recommend doing this right away, because they're already passing about close to 9 weeks, and that's not good. I'll show you with the tool how you want to use it. I'll even use one of these ones. So you're gonna take your pair of pliers, okay, and each extension link is flat. And that's what keeps them in there. If you're doing the back, I would suggest someone helping you at home. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna twist it to the side right here. And you're gonna push a little bit to try and reopen it. You don't have to make it a complete perfect circle, just enough to open it a little bit. And usually what I do, with my left hand, with my thumb, I hold the link, and sometimes I have to go right underneath it to hold it, and I'm gonna have my right hand on the extension, and what you're gonna do is pull apart. So push up the link and pull the extension down. Be careful when you do though, because depending on how much outgrowth you have, you just want to be careful that you're not pulling too hard and you can cause some of those hairs to break. So yeah, so what you're gonna do is just pull them out and then gently take the link out. And with your extension that you take out, please save it in a safe place. I would put it in a neat pile with all the tips facing the same direction. And then I'll show you again. So then you go to the next one, and you're just gonna barely open it. And then you're gonna push and pull at the same time. Okay. Now, if you already have some knots that are starting to happen, the best way is, say like there's a knot right here, okay? The best thing to do is always start at the bottom and just try and slightly pull and then comb it out softly. I don't have my comb with me. Let me see. It's hard to demonstrate it on here because there's no knots, but what we're trying to do is avoid you getting any knots and having any damage be created. We want to just avoid all that. Because like I said earlier, we can always put these back in. Extensions will always be available to us, but our own natural hair, we need to preserve what we have and make sure it's in the best condition. So once you remove all of your extensions, you're gonna feel a lot thinner than what you're used to. So usually what I do when I myself have taken out all my extensions, I usually have my clients hold all the hair that was just in their head to feel just how much thickness there was. That's what you have adapted to, and that's what you've gotten used to. So keep that in mind, that you're not used to having that much hair taken out because you've adjusted to it being in your hair. And pretty soon here, I'll probably be in the same boat with you guys. So it's okay. We'll get through it. Right now, everybody's health is the most important. And, you know, we can always put these back in. It's okay. But I really just care about each and every one of you. A lot of you are my friends, and I just want you guys to take care of you and take care of your family, and, you know, do what they say. They say to stay home if you can, if you're non-essential, which, you know, a lot of us are non-essential. But yeah, I hope that this was helpful, and I'll go ahead and show just a few more. Okay, let's see if I can, there we go. If you have any questions, feel free to text me or call me. I'd be glad to help. I'm just gonna slightly squeeze, push up, and pull. There we go. There we go. Squeeze. Now, another thing too, if you squeeze it too hard, then it's going to, sometimes they can fold in half. We don't want to do that because then it's really hard to get it out. If anything like that occurs, just call me. But you just want to slightly open it. Like I said before, it doesn't have to be a ton. It doesn't have to be, you know, that perfect circle to get the extension out. Just enough so you can loosen it and slide it. So anyways, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call or text me. But I will talk to you all soon, hopefully. And once this is over, I'm gonna be doing my best to get everybody in as quickly as I can. Just keep that in mind when we make appointments. If I can't get you in with even the first few weeks, it's because I've got several people I'm trying to get in, but I'm doing my very best. I will do my very best to get everybody in a timely manner. I know that this is one thing that all hairdressers are stressing about. People that do color, extensions, any type of anything in that service, we're all just like stressed about how we're going to fit everybody in. So I love you all, and I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions again, just let me know. Okay, bye.